Josh Giddey is only 20 years old and he's probably a better passer than your favorite player. Unless your favorite player's name is Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, James Harden, or Tyrese Halliburton, there's a good chance Giddey is as good or better than your favorite player at playmaking and passing. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to Late Hoops. Today's video is just going to be me giving Josh Giddey some praise. Like I said in my video the other day, I was watching a lot of Magic games, but another young and up-and-coming team that I've been paying a little bit of attention to is the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I think Josh Giddey is up next. When you think Oklahoma City Thunder basketball, the first name that probably comes to your mind is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and rightfully so. Shai's averaging almost 31 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists on 62% true shooting, and he's been having a remarkable season, but this video is not about him, it's about Josh. Josh's counting stats aren't nearly as impressive. He's coming in with 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and almost 6 assists a night, and his efficiency, especially from downtown, definitely wavers from time to time. But with prospects like Josh, at 20 years old, I mean, this guy was born in 2002. Most of you guys who are watching this video are probably older than this man. It's just really exciting to see his game expand and grow. From his rookie year, you saw he was a lot more naive, and one thing I really like about him coming out in this second season is that he's been playing so much more aggressive, and he's going to his go-to moves. If you guys have been watching, it seems like when he gets down low, he's much more patient with that spin move. It's not as rambunctious as it was in the past, and his rookie year was still a very effective move, but for his size and for his weight, he uses his body a really good amount. While he's not as athletic as most guards or forwards, and he's not necessarily as big and strong as other guards and forwards, he really does, like I said, do a really good job of using his body to create contact and finish through that contact. I know I said his efficiency wavers, and he definitely has not had the greatest three-point shooting this year, but he's a lot more confident in that three-point shot, and when you're looking at a young prospect, that's what you love to see. I was just listening to the Old Men in the Three the other night when JJ had Benedict Mathurin on, and he asked him, what's up with your confidence from downtown? I see that you can shoot the ball a little bit, and I see that you should be shooting the ball, but it seems like you're just in this drive-first mindset. The difference between a talent like Ben and Josh is that Josh is just an immensely talented playmaker, and I feel like as his offensive ability develops, not from the playmaking but from the scoring side, it's just going to elevate him into a better playmaker. Right now he's only averaging the 6 assists, but I'll tell you what, if Josh can get his points per game up to 18 or 20 and he starts popping up and flying on these scouting reports as someone who can knock down the 3-point consistently, someone who's attacking that front foot and finishing good enough in the paint that it's, you can't sag off of him and you have to play him a little tighter, it's only going to create more opportunities for his teammates. And I think at the end of the day, that's what Josh really wants. I feel like Josh Giddey is, this may be a little insulting, but he's what Ben Simmons wishes he could be. He's an excellent playmaker for his size. He's an way above average rebounder, and he can score pretty much at all 3 levels. Again, I'm going to keep coming back to the fact that he's struggled from downtown. On a little over 3 attempts a night, he's shooting only 33% from 3, but that is up almost 10% from last season, shooting 24%. Eventually, I feel like we're going to see the volume of that expand like a pretty decent amount, to be honest with you, especially because this year he's been slotted over the shooting guard position and not the small forward position like he played all his games last year. One reason I think Josh's shooting improved drastically is that Josh Giddey has spent a lot of his off-season time working with the new assistant coach, Mike Wilkes, and he's been helping him train that jump shot and just get the repetition in. I've seen a lot of people say that they don't believe Josh can become a volume shooter at like 5 to 10 attempts a night, and I don't really ever see him shooting 10 attempts a night. That seems a little crazy to me. I feel like it's very possible that Josh could fall into that 35 to 40% range, shooting around 5 to 8 attempts a night, while also simultaneously averaging 8 to 10 assists a night. This may sound a little far-fetched, but I really do believe Josh Giddey could potentially be one of the next and one of the only people in NBA history to average a triple-double. We see Nikola Jokic, as you guys can tell if you watched my video on Jokic a couple couple days ago, he is really, really close to honing in on being the next person to average a triple-double. In 3 to 5, maybe even 7 years, I could really see Josh Giddey doing it. Maybe not boasting a crazy 30-point or a 25-point per game triple-double, but if you told me Josh Giddey was averaging 17, 10, and 10 in like 5 to 7 years, I really wouldn't say that's too far-fetched. Not only is the front office with Sam Presti had nothing but good things to say about Giddey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has had great things to say as well. When talking about his passing, he said very simply, he sees everything and everything is on target. That's the type of teammate you need when you're out here trying to compete as a young team and you're trying to get better and build good chemistry. When they're saying good things about each other, it just helps it grow. The other night, I read a report about the Pelicans. As you guys know, they're very, very banged up right now. And they said something, I forget who the reporter was. I'm sorry for not remembering your name. But I remember him writing in an article saying that they expect Trey Murphy III to be attempting 5 to 10 plus three-pointers tonight and helping aid CJ McCollum, because if you guys have been watching Pelicans games, you'd know since BI and Zion have been out, it's pretty much just been CJ getting bucket after bucket after bucket. And for a long time, that's kind of how I felt when I watched the Oklahoma City Thunder. But now we see guys like Lou Dort stepping up. And of course, this whole video is about Josh Giddey stepping up. I feel like Josh is going to help Shai through his entire career, as long as they stay teammates, just kind of create offense together and take some of that pressure, because Shai, he's not the best three-point shooter either. I guess that's just something that runs with these Oklahoma City prospects. Even dating back to Russell Westbrook, he wasn't the greatest three-point shooter in Oklahoma City, but that's besides the point. What do you guys think? I know this video was kind of all over the place, but I just kind of wanted to make a video on Giddey and stake my claim, saying that this man is immensely talented, and I feel like the sky is really the limit. Like I said, I know it sounds a little outlandish, but he really could be the next person to average a triple-double. But what do you guys think? Is Giddey good, or is he going to bust after a couple years? No sus. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new. I appreciate all the support, and I hope you guys have been staying blessed and healthy, especially if you're out on the East Coast with all these crazy snowstorms. Let me know what you guys think of this season going into the trade deadline. And also, if you made it this far, tell me what you think about Thomas Bryant going to the Lakers. In my opinion, not an L, not a W, very mid. Just because they gave up a pretty good amount for him, but also I don't think he fits what they need right now. I think they need shooting. I feel like Golden State would have been a way better destination for Rui Hachimura, just because of the fact that he would serve as kind of like that Brandon Clark style ambassador at the 4 position, but I could be wrong. If you made it this far and continue to listen to me ramble, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.